RTY on the 8th.
Welcome aboard, everyone.
What exactly is out the box, and why do our traders absolutely love it?
Speed of RTY 294.
Michael O through.
Check one.
Are you ready? Indeed. It is Wednesday, midweek. Happy hump day, everybody. It is Wacky Wednesday, so let's be careful. You know the drill. We had a beautiful PRZ cross off the bottom, calling the bottom there. That is a butterfly with a cross. What is that called? PRZ cross.
CDM RTY on the 1.
It's a beauty.
Speed of RTY 212. Speed.
All right, I'm going to turn on full auto here on Enigmas here. We are coming off of the flat on the 0, so let me pull this over, show you guys what I'm talking about here. So we were flat, but where are we at now, right? We kind of coming off of it. So remember when I say if we've been on the flat line for a while, which you did, this little segment right here, pretty much on the flat, right? You would agree? Everybody understands that? Type of 1. We're on a flat, and now I could turn it on because I want to lift off or drop down. Doesn't really matter which side to me. Need to arm long and arm short. Oops. All right, I'm a few minutes late here this morning. The boys were a little bit wild this morning. We've had birthdays around here, and they apparently they think they run the place now. They're having good times. All right, I think my mic is picking up a little bit too much. Let me crank that back a little bit. How about now? Mic check, test 1, test 2. Seems like that's coming in pretty loud, but there we go. So we are about 3 minutes past the open. All right, there's the first 12.5 here. I'm going to go ahead and jump in on this one for a little bit of a continuation. I'll close out above that cross. Ooh.
Speed of RTY 139.
About to yoink me.
Target filled.
Enigma long on the RTY 1.
Okay, gotta get this stop up in here. I want it right behind the Enigma here because I don't trust this one here. We could be doing that little fallout thing. Yeah. Likely gonna get stopped out here on this first one. Oh, come on, turn it. Oof. Okay, darned it. So we got in on the continuation. And, alright, I'm gonna try that one more time here at the Enigma. Stop right underneath the cross. Oh, come on, pick it up. Save me. Nope.
Speed of RTY.
All right, tricky off the open there, right into the open line. Speaking of, 1, 2, 3, 4-leg dog right there. Come back up over the open, and we'll try that one more time. Getting a little bit bigger this time. Full size position. Stop underneath the cross. Talk it through here at the end. 4-legged dog trap up on the 4s.
Target filled.
Look at your 4 chart if you've got the 4s open.
Target filled. Target
Lower bands
filled.
touch RTY on the 35.
Target filled.
Okay, beautiful. Come up here on the 4s. Hard for me to shift around here on this 4LDT. Type 4LDT in the chat if you know where it's at. You know what I'm talking about. 4LDT.
RTY 184.
Count the legs. Boom. Trap. Continue to look for that stair step. And I'll be looking for entries down here below. We are 3 trades in. I've got 2 more left here. Morning, kind of fired them off there at the beginning. Market open, got a little wild. Okay, I'll go in on the cross here for a little continuation. Stop up underneath the crosses in case we drop. I'd like to see them push up and out of that cross section one more time. Those are level 10s, so hopefully I can get a measure. I'm going to get a F8, and I'm going to measure from cross to crosses. So long runner target up to that area up there on a DCDM. It's an alpha omega DCDM, so it's going to be a little bit trickier. And we'll see how that goes here. Want to hear buyers step in around this. We've got large timing, double king timing coming up here. Here's king timing. Nope, gonna stop me out right back behind the crosses. I can re-enter as we come up to this red line right here. I'll press F6 right here. If we tap that white line right there, I will re-enter again, targeting up there into that gold line up above us. Oops, I jumped the gun on that. Thought it was going to snap it. Here comes king timing. Looks like a decent trap down below.
93.
I wanted to keep a stop pretty close here underneath. In the event I'm wrong, if we just start continuing to peel down, then it's there. All right, there's the supply. Got my finger over the close. There we go, 10.6, add to position. There we go. I wanted to push that out a little bit farther. Runners on. I'm going to pull my stop up here now behind those crosses. The supplies are in. Here comes king timing.
Speed of RTY 103.
Inverted check. Give me a little head so I can add to position as we break through that white line. Here's the head check. Give me an up. There's the up bar. Oh, he snapped down.
Speed of RTY 72.
All right, I just don't want it to go underneath this tip now. If we come under this tip here, I'll stop out. Yep, okay. Nope, she's not going. Tough set of downs there this morning. Here's king timing again.
Speed of RTY 106. Pip.RTY on the 35.
Okay, so we just now, now we have shifted into sell. Earlier we were neutral. We had been on buy side, neutral, short side, neutral, now short side. So I can no longer continue with my long side bias. We had longs favorable, and we did have at one point, we had the long side bias, but now we have shifted to short side bias. We've got a double cross right here. I'm going to go ahead and enter in short to see if, since they didn't like my shorts, let's see if they, I'm sorry, if they didn't like my longs. Oh, shoot. And we're closing out. Okay. Broke over the two crosses there. That is unfortunate for me here this morning. Not super excited about that. Let me get my F8 measuring tool here. I want to go from cross to cross to the double cross. So I should be targeting that gold line down below. A re-entry will be here at the red lines.
And 22.
Okay, trying it one more time here, sizing up, and I want to get this runner all the way out to the gold line here for my double cross, double move. Yikes, big cross came right in front of it. I'm going to attempt to add inside of that cross here, see if we can get it fully flushed all the way out. I will have to stop out above that cross because I don't want to get too deep into red here starting out this morning. Already been tricky. Come all the way down. Thank you very much.
RTY on the 80.
Beautiful. All right, now I'm going to look for a gold line reversal here, see if we can get a trap.
Lower bands touch.
There's a trap, 14.2. Let me see if we could pop up here. Finger over the close.
Target filled.
There we go, right to the gold line reversal, and I am now positive on the day with the speed, playing the game. A lot to talk through there, hard to talk and execute quickly at the same time. Count the legs. Do we have, it's 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, potential, large.
RTY on the 8.
One of my favorite traps. Potential four-legged dog trap. Let's see if it goes. 13.1. We got an 8.1 on the RTY as well, right here. With a blue dot, I do want to look for potentially catching this falling knife. I'd rather catch the top side though. Let's draw a zone. If I get a double cross at the top of the zone, I can get short. I get a double cross at the bottom, I can go long. Watching for white crosses now. Supplies. Once the supplies come in, we can take action.
Speed of RTY 130. Speed of RTY 130.
Okay, there's the first cross I've seen in that zone.
On the 8.
Do want to take a note. There are a lot of alpha omegas here. This is not normal. So this looks like potentially we've got some clustering going on, which means today could be a trend day. Put it in the chat. Potential trend day.
Speed of RTY 99.
Okay, there's the first cross we've seen in a while. Here in buyers.
Lower bands
Cracking the top of the zone.
35.
Yeah, I was a little bit too chicken because I'm not up on the day. If I was up on the day, I would have jumped in on that one.
Speed of RT.
Like we said, we had that 8.1 now after the move down. Now we got a white cross as well on the higher time frame. Would have been a nice potential setup there. We got another 12 and a 14. What was our shift? So again, potential trend day coming here. We've got a lot of clustering on the AOs. These tend to tell me like this is a warning day for me. These are not easy days for me generally. So just the fact that I'm in the positive at all right now,
Lower bands.
pretty awesome. Wow, that just turned into a 15.1. Be careful here. Trend day on the menu. Now, it doesn't mean it trends all day. Remember, there can be a shift right in the middle of the day. Be careful of that. But if a move starts going one direction, do not get in its way. And if you're new with us, you may not know what I'm talking about, but normally there are not this many alpha omegas coming up. Most of the time, you're going to get white cross stuff, but what we have found is when you are seeing the normative of white crosses coming in under alpha omegas, and they are everywhere, we kind of call that alpha omega clustering on the lower time frames, is a tipping of the hand of the markets to say, hey, today could be a trend, and you may not have any reversals. Okay, 1, 2, 3. These are smooth legs, right? They're very, very smooth, buttery. They're calling your name. 1, 2. That was only a 3. We did not get a 4th.
DCDMRTY on
Pimps them in. Big, long, double cross at the top of a zone. I'll take a short here, but might be cruising for a bruising here. I got my finger over the close. If it doesn't,
Target.
there we go.
143.
Get my second target, please.
143.
Target.
There we go. Target 1, target 2 puts me at 540 for the morning. I'm happy with that. Big, long, straight leg into a double cross at the top of a zone. Yeah, they kind of reassigned the zone here. The zone just got wider, which is weird. But if that double cross had been, here, it would have been easier. You got it halfway inside. That is a DCR play. Type DCR in the chat if you know what I'm talking about. If you don't, type a 2. We'll go over it there at the end. And that should be trade number 5 for me. That was a battle this morning. Has been some easy days recently. So what does cadence tell us, right? We've had easy, easy, easy. Due for a tricky one, right? Today was tricky. Go back and watch the last couple of days and has been very, very easy. All the way back even to last Friday and Thursday. Very easy movement days. There's your double cross reversal. Top or the bottom of a zone. We are looking for a double cross reversal, not a DCDM, which is a double cross double move, right? Okay, so now I'm at bonus time. Looking for a bonus. Let's zoom back here for a second. Let's assess where we are. Also, need to know, is there 10 o'clock news? Let's go into our chat and type !news into Discord. Oftentimes there's news there at 10 o'clock. No, not today. Today, everything was at 8:30. So not concerned with that. Let's zoom out here. And here we go. Toe in the water was done. Quarter position, half position, full plus. Now, I think the first 2 were red. Then we had a winner. Then we had like a scratch trade. I should have been doing this along the way. It's too hard to walk and chew bubblegum at the same time for me. Too much talking and all that. I think it was like this, right? Didn't I have another one in there? Was it just 2?
RTY on the 35.
No, I think the last 3 were winners, wasn't it? Had to come back from... I think it was more like this. I think this was red and then this was green. I think it ended up being an extra... I think it was an extra trade in there. And again, it was tricky trying to track that through. There's a lot of good speed there this morning, but had to react quickly. So, I mean, I want to apologize to you guys for not being able to walk you through quickly while I'm playing the video game there. But that was trickier. Okay, so got that in. But at the same time, I feel like I'm going to leave myself another bonus. So I'm going to go ahead and flip this back. And let's look for a bonus. We still have time. It is 9:50. So I'm going to allow myself a bonus trade here this morning.
Speed of RTY 99.
And I am up 500, so I'm going to go up my size. I'm going to turn continuous off here because this is a clustering day here. If I do want to take one, I want to take it manually and in the direction of the trend. In fact, I will arm short. I want shorts only right now, as we are moderate sell on the MACVU, and looks like we're getting that continuous trend thing going here. There's a 15.4. Again, I will look for continuations primarily.
Speed of RTY 94.
Could have gone ahead and hit that one, but it's a, I'm looking for bonus, right? So I want an absolutely perfect play.
89.
We've got the P point down below. Look at that for a runner target. P point is still down below us on the higher time frame. Okay, we just got a new bar on the 89s, so actually I'm going to turn both sides on now for Enigma.
Enigma long on the RTY.
There it is. Okay, see if the Enigma is going to call the bottom. I felt it. Oh, they who smelt it dealt it. Holy shnikes, that was a beauty. And Curtis is a beast. Baby, sing that to me. Sing it to me. Sing it to me, baby. Sing it. Oh, that feels good. Oh, you know that feels good.
Divergence of RTY on 35.
You got this, baby. I know it's been crazy. You don't see me, it's exhausting. City to city, cause I'm shiny, boys is popping. You keep making plans, babe, I'm sorry, I keep flopping. Call me late at night, cause I love it when you talk. No matter where I go with you, not here, it's just
All right, let me talk through that just a moment. So,
go without you near.
be alone and I don't know, that part gets me every time. So, new bar comes. That, what happens when a new bar shows up, right? We talk about the new bar notifier. What's the new bar notifier for? Just give me a hint that there's a new gigantonormous bar. What happens? Oftentimes, even if it's going to be a continuation bar, oftentimes new bar shows up. I have a little bit of space to get me a little oomph in the other direction, right? So new bar came, changed my mind on, I want Enigma both sides. We've got smooth legs coming out. That's where Enigmas oftentimes can call those perfect bottoms. There it was. Beautiful, perfect bottom. You know what I'm saying. That was a beauty. All right, got my bonus. So I'm going to come on up here. Bam. 6 trades. In on the bonus. I think it was more like 7 trades, but it's SOP. Standard operating procedures. All right, looks like we're going to get some more continuation. That was a double cross, double move, down to the target. Perfect. There's gold line reversals. All this stuff is playing out now. Look at the speed. Speed is perfect now. Driving down the freeway at 76 miles per hour. Let me zoom you guys in. I'm going to zoom you all the way into the chart here now. Look at this. All the way. 76. This is the perfect number, right? When you're driving down the freeway, you want to get somewhere fast. Not too fast, not too slow. Perfection on the speed. Is it not? Oh, yes. All right, so this one, I mean, this could pop up, but I think here, watch out for this continuation push. We're waiting on a new bar on the 35s. If this was finished, if that bar had completed, I may do a re-entry for that. I will probably go ahead and toe in the water since I'm going to start over here on my
Touch RTY on the 30.
on my session here. So I'm going to go switch to small twos.
Y78.
Okay, I might tap a tour up here just to give it a little miniature shot here. There she goes. Oh, I'm way behind it. And there comes across.
And touch RTY on the 35.
All right, I'll close it right there. So I was behind on that, but if I had re-entered right here on the re-entry for that, boom, all the way up there, comes in with a cross. You gotta, you got to respect the cross. If it comes right up in there, that's holding. And again, we are going against favorable direction there, and MACVU also red. But that bar did just complete. So remember how I said we needed a new bar? Look what happened. As soon as it got a new bar, okay, now I can change my mind. New bar, higher time frame, pow, take the play. Though it's a lot to walk through, if you're overwhelmed by this, it's just because I'm having to tell you in real time while the market is moving quickly. So I apologize for that. It's probably better for you if you go through the training program and watch through the videos. You'll know what I'm talking about if you just see it. This is a moonshot. Everybody type moonshot in the chat. If you have been around a while, you should know that that is a moonshot there. That is an enigma plus a cross, and there happens to be a double right there. So moonshot up was not a stop out, did not stop out behind there. Boom, goes all the way to the target. That's the ET20 level right there. Beautiful 20 tick target. Easy breezy. Where are we at? We got 3 minutes till 10 a.m. So 1170. So about $1,000 in less than 30 minutes. We've been riding here for 27 minutes. Do me a favor. Let's smash that like button for me. It's also good luck when you do for others. You know the drill.
Speed of RTY 70.
Sharing is caring. Do yourself a favor. Likes are free. Slap one on me. Hopefully you guys got something from it. Shout outs to Mike Schwartz hiding in the shadows there. I know he's watching. Hey, glad you're still being able to make some money, bro. Hey, it's cute going out there and putting bookmap in all of your titles. If you had done that for Algobox, we'd be square. But for some reason, you couldn't figure out how to put Algobox in the title of your videos. Weirdo. Good luck, bro. $2,260 an hour. Yep. Yeah, he comes here for all his insights, and then he's like, goes and runs to his little followers and is like, epitomytrading.com. Here's my Algobox code. I mean, my Apex code. Oh, speaking of Apex codes, here's one for you. Make sure you use code Algobox if you're signing up for an Apex account. Get yourself hooked up with the deepest discount on your Apex accounts. And while you're there, if you do get an Apex account and use the code Algobox, you are also getting the best offer we have ever done ever, which includes all the goodies. Where's that button? There it is. The back to school offer right now in August all the way through. But don't forget, if you get it before Friday this week, I'm throwing in 3 mentorship sessions one-on-one with me throughout your 120-day training program. Every 40 days, you can get on a call with me, but only if you get it by this Friday. However, you still got the whole month for this offer there, and there's a payment plan on the website thanks to PayPal's payment team. Beautiful stuff. Don't forget that. All right, there it is, 10 a.m.
65.
In and out and done. How exciting is that? 1170, even on a tricky day. Again, will be likely a trend day. We have seen clustering at the beginning of the day on the Alpha Omegas, which has been a key for us to determine and tip the hand that the market is going to be a trend day. Yeah, MVP. That's what I'm talking about. Tell him. Tell him, bro. 93 watching, only 45 likes. Although I see 67 likes. I'm not sure where you got 45 at. I currently see 67. Is that accurate? Somebody give me an accurate number on what's the current like count. My back end thing says 67. Does it say 45 for you guys? Oh yeah, Mike Schwartz is totally lurking. Oh yeah, he's here. He's definitely here. He can't make money without Algobox. He's like, oh no, guys, I use Bookmap. Just trust me, bro. Just trust me, bro. Listen, guys. Listen, I'm gonna make a thumbnail today with an O face. Oh! Somebody get me a thumbnail with an O face, because I heard that's what gets the clicks. Give me a click, because I'm a dick. You see 30? Yeah, I don't know how that works. Can you guys press refresh on your YouTube? I'm curious. Because I literally see, I see 72 likes. Like, I'll show you a screenshot what I see in the back end. Does it not refresh on people's? I thought it did. Weird, right? Yeah, see what I see? I see this right now. Is that right? Or is that not right? I don't know. I'll have to consult with Mike Schwartz, the YouTube thumbnail expert. Let me go find a screenshot of somebody making an O face and put it on my thing and then be like, oh, are we gonna tank today?
5.
Clickbait central every single time. Then at night when he's live streaming at nighttime when the market's not moving at all, he's like, oh, a Bookmap. How I made a trade with Bookmap. That's funny because he was supposed to be doing that with Algobox and he never put Algobox in the title and wouldn't show our whole thing. He's like showing only 2 items on a chart. Y'all know about the ID10T error? ID10T.
Lower bands touch RTY on the 35.
We have a ID10T error on my screen. Yeah, Vinny, I got a ID10T error. I'm not sure what that's about. Can you fix it for me?
RTY 89.
No, I can't fix stupid. Nobody can fix stupid. Oh, Missile just got it. Just that ID10T error gets you every time. Yeah, Pebcax. Oh man, you've been in IT. Ghost Bear knows. Speaking of not knowing how to do stuff, I don't know how to pop the chat. There it is. I didn't have the chat on that whole time. SEP. Somebody else's problem. Pebcac.
Speed of
Y'all need to know about Pebcac too. PEBKAC.
Y66.
Very common error. Y'all know about this Pebcac error? Y'all get that Pebcac error all the time? Problem exists between keyboard and chair. The problem exists between the keyboard and the chair? I don't get it. Let me see. What's between the keyboard and the chair? Well, here's me sitting at my desk. Here's my nice swanky office chair, because I'm a project manager. You know? And let's see, I got my hands over here on my space action keyboard that's split in 2 for my ergonomics. So he said the problem exists between the keyboard and the chair. Well, what is between the keyboard and the chair? Hey, wait a minute. I'm between the keyboard and the chair. Are you saying I'm the problem? No, he can't be saying. No, it can't be me. No, bro. No, it can't be me, bro. No, it can't be me. It's not me. It's definitely you. It's definitely you. It's never me. I'm a project manager, bro. I blame the dev. It's always the dev's fault. Just trust me, bro. Yeah, I need a, gonna get that TPS report.
Yeah, get my red lines, my slim lines, swing line
Speed
stapler.
of RTY 65.
That's my stapler. That's my red line. That's my red swing line stapler, sir. That's my stapler. It can no sir. That I bought that from Office Depot. I brought it from home. It's
Anything
red.
along on the RTY1.
It's red. It's special. Why are you taking my swing line stapler? It's not from the supply closet, sir. I'm gonna burn your shit down.
Oh man, it's such a good movie. All right, it is 10:06. We got 4 minutes. 4 minutes for a shot. Let's see here. That is technically a moonshot. Re-entry right here. I might take this one. A little scalper. If we pop up, remember, because we're in a trend though, I am trying to not take anything in the opposite direction. Yeah, good idea. So again, fail. Let's press F11 here. That is a fail. That literally wrapped over. That sucker stopped out on that moonshot even. That trend day thing, I do think it is in effect. Be very careful. Look at this thing continuing to melt off. And did we not predict that from the morning? Because we saw the clustering, we were able to predict that this could be the type of day we see, right? Grinding is it also, would you consider this a grind? I would, right? Grinding down. When in a grind, do not rewind. Why do I say that? Meaning don't go against it. So if we are in strong sell on the MACVU, look, we have been there the entire time. Like there is no reason to try to take a long here. Everybody understand that? If you understand what I said there, type a 1. If you don't, type a 2. If we get some 2s, maybe I'll drill in on that a little bit more. Okay, there's my warning. This is a 2-minute warning. So this is now going to start coloring my background. If you want to put this one on your chart, I would right-click indicators, but apparently NinjaTrader likes to hang on me every time I go into NinjaTrader or into indicators if I'm connected. So I'm not going to do that, but if I were to go to my indicators right now and show you my settings for time regions, this one is the 1010 warning there, and I've got a warning background color of yellow. You could change yours to whatever color you wish. Beautiful. I see all 1s, no 2s. All right. You guys are catching on to things, which tells me I've been repeating myself like crazy. Means I have said it at least too many times for everyone. Everyone's like, because he says that one more effing time, I'm going to scream. Okay, now, just in case this thing snaps back up, what I like to do, we talk to you guys about what happens in a trend day scenario. Like, well, I want to get a good entry, right? So let's come up top here. I'm going to look at my volume profile. All right. Now I look for caves. Let's look for the cave of wonder. The one that stands out to me is this one right here, right? Look at that. That goes flat over here. Do you see it? Type cave in the chat if you see it, if you know what I'm talking about. If you don't know what I'm talking about, type a 2. But type cave in the chat if you see the cave, okay? So I want to mark this spot right here. I'm going to press F6. That's the default. Now, you may have moved yours somewhere else, but F6 is the default. And I'm going to go right here, and I'm going to click in there, all the way in there. Boop. So if this thing rolls back up to that one right there, this is where, if I get any kind of setup here whatsoever, and I want to do continuation, I want to smack that. Make sense? Now, I'm not saying it's going to go straight down from there, but what happens is we come up to that area and we start to fill this area in general. This is what happens. We start to kind of, it's like, I think of it like Tetris, being like, okay, we got a spot right here. I need to come back and I gotta fill that in. So like, okay, so over here, I need to run it up and down until I fill in some space there, right? So there's one. And then I see one other pretty significant, I mean, it's actually this whole zone here, actually. Can you see it? You can see right here. Look at that. It's almost a nothing burger. Nothing's there either. So I can also go, I mean, there's basically that and that. So now what I can do is I could draw a region highlight zone on that. And since it's more important than just a regular one, and click it. Oh, it's not gonna let me do it. Come on, bruh. You do it on the outside. All right, now I can do the properties. So I might want to make this one some other cool color. I don't know. Yeah, magenta, sure, it sounds fun. Magenta with a little red outline. How about blue? Let's see how crazy this looks. Yeah, that looks crazy enough. I kind of want to switch these. I kind of want to make the inside of that blue. Outside pink, but dude, that looks hideous. No. Because I got that beige in the back. Alright, well, I tried. Tried dark blue. Yeah, that'll work. Alright, so basically, there's your cave up above us. We come back up to that area later today. I'll expect that there's some kind of accumulation in there. So there might be some plays. Again, this is a higher time frame. So I see it in the higher time frame. Now I can go down here to my ones and find some entries on my, well, did I say lower? It's lower, bro. It's lower. Is it lower? Why, yes. Yes, it is. All right, so we have identified a cave back behind us. Let's make sure if there's any others. No, not really. Nothing else significant. Only one I care about there. So where are we on this? So we did reach the P point. P point obliterated. Look how much space we have down below. Okay, on a trend day. So what do y'all think? Let's take a guess. How many of you guys think we're going to get to S2? Type S2 in the chat. If you think we're getting to S3, type S3 in the chat. If you think we're getting to S4, type S4. And if you are absolutely crazy as all get out, type S5 in the chat. So S2, S3, S4, or S5. Which one do you think we're getting to on a trend day here today? If we continue in that trend, like I said, we likely are because of the clustering tipping of hands. How far do you think we're going? Yes, lowerest. How is the lowerest? What is the lowerest we shall get? Do you think we get to the lowerest is? The lowerest is of the lowers.
Speed of RTY 51.
Shall we get lowereds? Oh, hooked on pips. I think you're right. The most lowerest. What is the mostest lowerestest you think we're going? Let's see. All right, we see some. Get some S2s. Got an S3. Amog says clueless. Eddie says S5. He's like, we're going all the way, bro. All the way. Oh, R3. Uh-oh. Somebody thinks we're going all the way up to R3. Hold on. Let me look at that. You think we're going up to R3? Well, you know, that is also a possibility. If we had the shift pivot midday, if we have the midday shift pivot, yes, then we could go rise. I see what you're saying. R3, because it's above the highest pivot, and we just literally march that sucker all the way up there and tap R3. Now, there is a very interesting idea there, because this has shown its hand way too early, right? Normally, this grind down does not go this fast unless we're making that midday pivot. So if we make the midday pivot, we talked about beast mode, midday pivot, massive trap, and then grind and grind and grind, and everybody keeps thinking it's going to go down, and it keeps going up, keep grind down, grind up and up and up, because the morning has shown its hand to the short side, right? So I get you. I totally see that. I totally can see that. Yes. Very good thought. I'm glad you brought that up. So we'll see if there's a midday pivot. Speaking of midday pivot, let's come down here, look at the moonshot. Anybody take this moonshot down here? That is an alpha omega moonshot. Instantly up to target 1. Oh boy. Did we go flat? Getting very tricky down here on the ones now. Let's figure out why. So look here on the 89s. We're right in the middle of the golden ropes and are not touching one yet. So we've got this like magnetic property of, it's like when you stick a piece of metal in between two magnets and it's just like spinning. It's like, which way do I go? Yeah. So nice moonshot right here. That's a power moonshot because we got alpha omegas, and double power moonshot because we got 2. Now, technically that's also a DCR at the bottom of a kind of a zone, but the zone is not exactly flat. We've been tilting because we're on a trend day, right? I mean, it's literally trendage, continuous trend for right now. Yeah, would not be getting in its way kind of thing. All right, so let's see. S2 for sure, S3s. S2 and some change. There's some others there. S3, S3. S1.5. How long can you go? How low can you go? Yes. I'd say S5 too many people thinking long. That's where they get you. Yeah, and but that's a very good thought, but interestingly enough, it kind of plays the opposite as what Ghost Bear was saying a moment ago, and we were discussing, is that because everybody's looking down now, right? Because it's literally, okay, just going short, gonna be going short. If they're thinking shorts all day, and so midday, people are sitting at their desks after lunch, and they're like, oh yeah, I'm gonna take some shorts here. And then they just grind it up and up and up and just obliterate all of them. And then tomorrow, make the big, real move day. Remember that if you could figure out the best trick on the chart, then you're set. You know what I mean? He wants to go to the highest. Yes, to the highest. Join our Discord, 100% free. Yeah, don't forget, there is a 2-week free trial. I know we've been talking about this special offer there, but there is a 2-week free trial too for anybody who's wanting, no strings attached. We don't even send you emails. People complain to me all the time, like, Vinny, how come I didn't get a sales email? Because we don't do sales emails. Like, you come out here, if you like it, you buy it. If you don't, cool. But yeah, there is a 2-week free trial for all that. Take a look at the cadence video. That would probably be a good idea if you have not been around for a while. And don't forget docs, DOCS, .algobox.com. I'm sorry, algoboxpro.com. Or just go to algoboxpro.com and click on the how-to and documentation section up there. We've got an extensive set of documentation there with screenshots, video links, text conversation, or text definitions. If you are lost in the conversation, which I was trying to say a minute ago, then in the lexicon of our information there, you can go, what is he talking about when he says a moonshot? Let me go look that up. What's a DCR? What's a double cross reversal? How's it different than a DCDM? Let me go see what these things are. If you want to visually see what they are real quick, it's all free there on our website, algoboxpro.com. Free for now. When it's all done, it will be paid for. So you guys might want to grab it now. Or forever hold your peace. Or come back and buy it later. It's cool. We've been building out the documentation section, and that will be behind a paywall when it's all done. But it's free now, so go grab it. It'll probably be free through the end of the year. We're going to be building this out all the way through the end of the year for all of our features. We've got a trade copier now as well. Trade copier has been compared to the other popular ones like Replicanto, and I forget the one from Apex, but we have heard because it is lighter weight, it is more efficient, it has less issues. Now it can't do some of the fun, crazy stuff like Replicanto, where it'll, send across the network to somebody else's PC, or they've got a lot of what I call code bloat, because they do all this other fancy stuff. They're like, oh, I want my trade to take a quarter of that position. So my leader account, if I take 4 contracts in my follower accounts, I want it to do a quarter of that. So I do 4, then I only want 1 over here. We don't do any of that. We don't do any of the fancy stuff like, oh, you want to take a trade on the NQ, it'll trade on the micros. We don't do any of that. It is just straight up, if you want a trade copier across multiple accounts, you want it native, and on NinjaTrader, boom. You open it up, you put your leader account at the top, you can go up to 20 accounts. That is the max on Apex. And you can trade copy your heart to your heart's content.
Pip.rty on the 8th.
Oh, this is my pool guy on the call here. Give me just one moment. I'll be right back.
Speed of RTY 60. DCDM RTY on the 1.
Alrighty then. Let's see where we're at. So we're at about 3 minutes until the bottom of the hour. And wow, look at that. Perfect DCDM play all the way up to the target. And guess what? It just went up and touched, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls. Let's see who could tell me before I switch screens. What do you think this just went up and touched? All right, I'm going to give you the answer. The cave. Yes, JJ Kelly. You got it. JJ Kelly comes in, bringing it hot. Look at that. Right up to the cave. Didn't I tell you, like, if it was going to go up, it'd probably go right back up here. It'll come in, fill this in. And then potentially drop. Then again, oh, where are we at? It's only 10:30. So this is not one of those crazy midday pivots yet. You touched me leg. Did she touch your leg, Ian? Yeah, it definitely got unstuck there, didn't it? Nice move up there. So right into the cave. Have you heard the saying in IT, the air is somewhere between you and the keyboard? I don't think that's how it goes, Laverne. Not trying to be rude, but it's, I mean, between you and the keyboard, that means it's your arm or something. But it's between the keyboard and the chair. Yeah, that's PEBCAC error. As we actually, I don't know, are you just now coming into it? But that's what we were talking about earlier. The PEBCAC problem exists between the keyboard and the chair, which means it's you. Yeah, buddy. You know this. Yeah, total caveman. DOS cave. Yeah, PEBCAC, baby. Problem exists between the keyboard and the chair. I like that one. That's the phrase of the day. She touched my leg. Well, and she touched my leg. So, what happened, sir? Like, why did you do things? She touched my leg. That's gonna be my excuse for, I don't know. If I break something today or something, whatever, my wife asks me, what happened? Why'd you do that? She touched my leg. She's gonna be like, what? Who touched your leg? I will kill you till you die from it. Yeah, fun. Oh, Don just saved a diagram for you. So deep inside of the AlgoBox Documentation Center, you'll find this lovely drawing right here. You're gonna need to know this one, because if you contact our technical support, we are going to make sure you know about this error right here. Just trust me, bro. Thank you, Don, for making sure that this got into our documentation center. Yes, if we type exclamation mark, yes, we're gonna need this command. Curtis, let's work on this one. Can you let's get this one in our Discord commands, PEBCAC, and it will bring up this drawing. We are I think we're having a little bit too much fun today. You guys are all fired.
DCDM.
And again, none of you guys work here, so take that with a grain of pepper or something like that. The Dumb and Dumber reference. She touched my leg. That's right. I totally forgot it was Dumb and Dumber. How did I forget that one? Okay, that is a sign. Me and wifey need to watch Dumb and Dumber again, because I used to know every reference to that movie, and apparently it has been so long I have forgotten. Somebody type me in the chat, what year did that amazing movie come out? I feel like it was my senior year in high school, so it would have been like 1998 or 1997. What year did that come out? It's been a long time. Oh, it was even more than that. 1994. Wow. So it was my freshman year in high school. Holy shnikes. So currently it's 2024, so 1994. So wow, we're talking about 30 years ago. So 30 years ago. But we watched that movie so many times. We go to a friend's house, we're like, let's watch Dumb and Dumber. Have it on the background, we're getting crazy. Crazy. So many great references to that movie. I can't believe I forgot to touch my leg one. She touched my leg. Yeah, for real, Harry. She touched my leg. Yeah, back when they used to make great movies. That's so true too. Wait till there's no more actors. Like y'all know there's gonna be like no actors and actresses soon, right? They're just gonna make AI generated movies, so whoever comes up with the best storylines, and they don't have to worry about the feasibility of set creation and all that kind of whatnot. They'll just tell AI to generate it. It's crazy. Hey, you want to hear the most annoying sound in the world? Everybody just turned on the stream just now and they're like, I am out of here. What is going on? If you don't know this Dumb and Dumber reference, and right about that time they start singing the Mockingbird song. Mock, yeah, ing, yeah, bird, yeah.
RTY69.
If you don't know, you need to definitely go and rent that movie. You should buy it. You should watch it 3 times. You will laugh harder every time you watch it. Okay, so we came up, tapped the cave into the deepest part of it, and then filled it. Look, now it's fill. You see how much they filled of that? And then boom, the dropout. There's the entry, shark back play, and boom. Nice move down.
84.
My job is done here.
84.
We've been out here for over an hour. We do 60 to 90 minutes, or 5 trades, or winner, winner, chicken dinner. Whichever comes first, or depending on what the market is handing you. Thanks for hanging out. Don't forget, this is the absolute best time to get involved. $24.99. Are you kidding me? Normally this is $10K. On occasions, we have done this at half price for $5K. And then when we were absolutely insane around Black Friday, we did $34.99. But right now, this summer and this summer only, you're getting $24.99. And of course, we've never had the payment program on it, but now you've got a payment program. And if you get it by Friday, I'm doing 3 mentorship sessions with me throughout your 120-day program. Every 40 days, you and me on a call, checking to make sure you're where you need to be. Thanks for hanging out. For me, Pippi, Robbie, Lunchspot, Mod Squad, Curtis G, and Eddie B. I am sending out the Big H-Town. See you. Art team. Show them how it's done.
the old adage where, you know, the individual investor doesn't have a chance because the institutional investor has better technology, better information, and, you know, more money and better opportunity, I don't think it's real anymore. I think the edge is on the individual investor because they're small, they're nimble, they can trade, they can use, they have better front-end technology.
Don't waste your time. Leave the technical analysis to us. You just play the game.
Forex is littered with crooks, black hat guys, all this kind of shifty characters and companies trying to extract money from your pocket and stick it into theirs. And one of the things that they do is operate these Forex signals.
Delta vibrating. Long. Look for long. Harmonic pattern. Pick up. One down. On freeze. Order filled. Target filled.